Welcome! My name's Dr. Browne and today I'm teaching you about the brain. And together we'll discover how the brain and the mind work together to create the idea of the self. The true self, not the shitty self that everyone sees. Now, due to my reputation, I couldn't get any volunteer subjects, so I'll mainly be testing myself because, well, you know your own mind, don't you? Or do you? Ah, well, that's what we'll find out today. So, notice how I say mainly though, so I might need some help from you, lovely lot. So don't be shy and don't be alarmed if I decide to grab you and stab you. I'm kidding. Now, before I start my test, I first have to tell you the basics of the brain. First off, we have the frontal lobe, which is described above. So it's what makes you go a bit crazy sometimes. It's what makes me talk with my hands. It's what makes you think about that time you accidentally peed in the pool and everyone saw you and it was mega embarrassing and you couldn't leave the house for a month. Then we go on to the temporal lobe, which, as you can see, again, described above. So a shape you see is your 1, 2, 3s, and when you get old and you start going, hey? What's that? Couldn't hear you. That's all to do with temporal lobe. Next up is the parietal lobe. Now, according to some psychotherapists, each country has a different parietal lobe, and that's why we have different languages. But that's just cosmos. So we're going to concentrate on the touch. Exactly how we touch. Is it just atoms passing through, or is it linked to our feelings? Because sometimes when you touch yourself... Hello, Missy. You're looking fine today. Sure you know what I'm on about. Now, that leads me on to the occipital lobe, which is about how we see and what we concentrate on. So, for example, some of you may be looking at this table over here, wondering why it's relevant. Next up, we have the cerebellum, which is balance. So, obviously, you know, when you've been drink driving, because you've got to get home, but taxes and crew, mate, you are not. So, you know, you're just walking along, you've got to do your... Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Is that your phone? Is that your phone, miss? Is that your phone? You know what? No one there. That's fucking me. Do you want my life? You give it to me. Come on. How dare you leave your phone? How dare you leave your phone during my lecture? Do you know how long this lecture took me to set up? Do you know how long I had to do research? I had to do citations. I had to fight a bear. I mean, it's just not professional. And to top it off, it's just shit excuse of a phone. You know what this phone can do? It can go and...
Dr. Browne, calm yourself.
Hey, calm. Way away. I'm calm. Sorry, I haven't introduced Reason yet. That's Reason. She's just there to help me through my experiments. Anyway, the last bit, the brain doesn't really matter. Brainstem only controls your breathing and your heart rate. Nothing important. So, the first test, which is about the temporal lobe. As you can see, we're going to be doing 3 main questions. 1, how do feelings affect how we learn? So, if I get really angry at something, will it affect my learning of the brain spectrum? And the other 2 questions, which you can see above. So, I'm going to be testing it through the use of these pens and pencils. I've got different pencil types. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange them into their specific type and into colour order. Now, the colour order is mainly rainbow status, but not the song Rainbow with the red and yellow and big fuck you. Let's go.
Dr. Browne, the experiment is over. Please make your conclusions.
I know, but look, it's almost done. Look.
Dr. Browne, you only have 6 minutes remaining. Please continue with your lecture.
Look, they're not even in a straight line yet, and I've just got to get them in the right colours. And
Dr. Browne, your behaviour is unprofessional. Return to your work.
Okay, fine, sorry. Next test, cerebellum. So, these are the questions. Now, my meaning in the last question is how the surface area of your foot works in conjunction with balance. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk along this line, like so, and see how the height of my shoes affects my ability. So these shoes, completely fine. Let's go on and start with the shoes. Now, we shall start with the Daniel, the fucking white bear. Why is this a popular vine? Like, it is the exact same as me doing this, like just going, damn, Anya, I can look at me again with the walking. It's like, how? Anyway, these shoes are completely fine, so next shoes. Let's start with the high heel ones. Let's see. Oh, God. Put me down, put me down. Okay, get in the shoe. Put me down. What? My feet tall. It's fine. Okay, so I can officially deduce that my feet hate heights. Oh, thank God, I'm never leaving the floor again. Let's start with these ones now. Come on. Come on. Feet. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got these blue shoes on. Feet. Feet. Oh, boy. What were these made for? Leprechauns? Like, I bet if I called my own foot still wouldn't fit in these blue shoes. You know what? Fucking hell, just get on, you fabulous piece of shite. Why is it pretty things are never made to fit nice people like me? Just fit fucking piece of...
Dr. Browne, you are going off topic. Please remain focused on the task at hand.
Fine. Let's stop the pictorial. Bring up the questions. Right, so, first question, the first thing I notice when I look at this audience is you, ma'am. Yes, you. With the stripy stuff and the come on down. Come on down. Come on, don't mind. Most of the time. So, you're my test subject for this. I hope you don't mind. Of course she doesn't. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin you, and when I stop spinning you, I want you to describe the first thing you notice in full detail. Right, let's see. Oh, and by the way, after I'm done spinning her, I'm going to start asking philosophical questions. Okay, go! So, do you think the grass can cry? Like, does it have emotions and stuff? And what about, like, the sky? Like, are we erratically moving and hurting the
These
sky?
questions have no connection to the occipital lobe, Dr. Browne.
They change your view on the world, man. That's psych. I mean, what do you think? Oh, you think that? You don't think that's crazy? Well, when you look at... Oh, you're looking at her. Yeah, okay, you know what you can go. Thank you. Alright, you great go! Okay, time or grace. Okay, next test. Mental load. So, these are the questions. And my test can actually be shown through an animation. So, yeah?
When you touch your arm, what do you feel first? Your finger touching your arm, or your arm touching your finger?
So, you heard the man. Everyone touch her arm with their finger. Yeah? Think about which bit of skin is most present. Everyone got an answer? Yeah? Sweet, because I don't give a shit. Let's go on to... So, we're now going to test the final and most crucial part of the brain, the frontal lobe. These are questions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this so-called Pandora's box, see if any memories arise from the glories held within. See what we've got. We have got... Rubik's Cube, that is sweet. I remember these. Brings up like memories of the 90s and stuff. And like just brings up memories of like Cyndi Lauper, yeah? You all remember Cyndi Lauper? And for me, it also brings up memories of getting like really angry because you just couldn't solve it at all. And you just end up breaking it, and then you just make a new game where you just broke it and rebuilt it. What about you, miss? Do you want to have a go and try and resolve that? Thank you very much. See if you can solve it by the end of the day. So, let's see what else we've got. We've got a cute little dog. Nice cute little dog. Doesn't really bring up any memories, but it's cute. Yeah, let's see what else we've got in here. Oh my god, look at this. Guys. We've got a sea fish. Let's see if it works. Okay, we'll pretend, right? Ready? What? What, don't you like Barry? Don't say that about Barry. Say sorry to Barry. Sorry, Barry. Thank you. Don't use that language again in my class. Let's see what else we have got. Okay, a tape recorder. What have you got anything on?
So, like, how's uni going, man? Oh my god, do not talk to me about uni. You'll not guess who I had today. Did you have Dr. Browne? Yeah, Dr. Browne. Like, can you tell from my expression? Oh, but she's so nice. Like, well down to earth and stuff. Oh, like, be honest with me, man. You know Dr. Browne. You could say a word about her.
Say a word. The word is fabulous,
be honest,
by the way.
man.
So, if you know
Well, I mean, particular. You might as well have said she's different, or she's a bit much, or she has that sort of vibe. Be fucking honest with me, man. Like, use a proper term. Well, I don't. She's quirky, man.
A 10,000 word essay on why I'm such a shit lecturer, according to you, whoever the fuck
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch.
set you all an essay on why I'm such a shit lecturer because of you deciding that you're going to undermine me all the time.
Dr. Browne, your behaviour is becoming erratic. You need to stop focusing on this petty conversation and proceed to conclude your experiments.
No, fuck that. You have been from the start. Absolutely blank. You just came in and you just undermined me. You think I'm weird, huh? I'll show you weird. But like, do you think I'm different, huh? I'll show you different. I've got
This is both unprofessional and pointless. Calm yourself and end your lecture professionally.
Fuck that. Like, you don't even care what I've got to say, do you? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck this lecture. Fuck the students. Fuck these fucking pencils. You know what? You can fucking run the lecture because I'm done. I'm gonna go fucking kill a friend now. My name's Georgia Browne and today I'm going to try and explain the process of my thinking into my solo performance mind.
First thing with me is that I'm quite intrigued about the brain and the mind. So obviously you have this idea of the brain, the actual brain, and then you have the idea of the mind, which is something completely different. Like something when you ask people what the brain is and what the mind is, they envision two completely different things.
I found it quite interesting how I included the colours of the brain and how I incorporated that into the performance.
So it was suggested to me by a colleague when I was doing one of my performances at the practice that I included the different colours, so that the red would be where the frontal lobe is tested, the yellow would be where the temporal lobe is tested, the blue would be the parietal, orange cerebellum, orange would be cerebellum, and so on.
The thing I'd incorporated last minute was exactly how I was presented on stage as the audience was walking in. So as the audience were walking in, I was sat in a corner on a pedestal.
I was sat sort of very clutched up and vulnerable and sort of clutching my head, clutching the chair in a very fetal position. And this was to make me look vulnerable and scared. And
I saw this as a depiction of me trying to get a control of myself and get a control of my own depression and my own mental illnesses before I went on and carried on with the day as I should do. My thinking behind the different tests was to do with the actual physical understanding of the brain and the properties that each part of the brain works.
So obviously for the temporal lobe, it is learning and thinking and feelings, and it is mainly where you learn your more arbitrary skills, how to walk, how to talk, how to write, how to colour. And personally, when I was younger, when I was doing colouring and art, I always found myself arranging my colours into a specific order. So I would arrange them into colour order and into size order and into their types. But I wanted to experiment with that a lot because it had a relevance to me and because it had a relevance to actually testing the brain.
The audience participation I wanted very much. There was many things that I considered when doing the audience participation.
So obviously I had the audience participate on 2 times. One, I pull a member of the audience out.
Of course she doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin you, and when I stop spinning you, I want you to describe the first thing you notice in full detail.
And the next I have
When you touch
them
your arm,
do a test themselves.
what do you feel first?
Which is
Your finger
touch
touching
test.
your arm, or your arm touching your finger?
So, you heard the man. Everyone touch her arm with their finger. Yeah? Think about which bit of skin is most present.
And I wanted the audience to participate because of the lecturer side of it. So as a lecturer or as a teacher, I would actually try and get the people involved, and I would it makes it more relatable for them.
I'll show you weird. Do you think I'm different, huh? I'll show you different. I've got
This is
I think if anything, I'd probably just try and
Calm
improve
yourself
on
and
like
end your lecture
the
professionally.
symbolism of the settings and the lighting and maybe even the simplicity of the lecture as it is.
You can fucking run the lecture because I'm done. I'm gonna go fucking kill a friend now.